Okay, if you could bring conversations to a good stopping point and to a close. So now you've had a chance to kind of see them. I know it's on paper. You can't get too deep, but you've had a chance to kind of see. How do you see this impacting, or, I know for some people it's like, finally, it's what we've been waiting for. So anyways, what's going on? And I'll just have one from each of the group share. It doesn't matter who shares. Go ahead, Mary.
About in middle school, some of these might be nice at the beginning of the year when you're setting up your room, setting up the routines,
Okay.
expectations, and you have time for those shorter lessons. This
Sure.
might be something that you could kind of put out there
Okay.
and have them work on. And
Yeah, great.
the other thing we were talking about, since it is tied in with the writing, sometimes your MESA lessons aren't so short in middle school.
Right.
You get 10 minutes to write.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
never get
sure.
that longer block. So after maybe a few writing lessons, then you could have a grammar lesson, which would be more like that mini lesson, and then have that longer block
Okay.
of writing.
Great. And I'm glad you're thinking that way too, because like I was sharing with Patty and Michelle, that it's not supposed, there's a calendar and there's a scaffolded sequence, but it doesn't mean that's how it has to be. These units are there for you to use them as developmentally appropriate for your students. This is just one effort at that. Okay? Another group.
You talked about when you do like your word work spelling and whatever, you could have that working with whatever writing assignment you're on, and it can be blended in.
Absolutely.
Along with ideas like you said, pick and
Yep.
same thing is, can you get them in? Because MESA sometimes, you have to chunk it.
Yep.
Sometimes the lessons are way too long, and this way it might take 3 days for them to understand that concept. 2 days, you've got an extra lesson you can pop in.
Great. And how about over here in our early on kiddos?
We talked about looking at the number of lessons. It might be real easy to just pop one a week in.
Okay. Great.
The content of your writing unit.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm even thinking again, I always try to reflect back on what did this look like in my classroom, and I mean, we hammered capitals and periods, but I didn't really have a true lesson or this true context like what Lucy tends to set up, or that structure that mini lesson sets itself up for. So, good. Well, as soon as I get the links to the pilot stuff, I'll get it out to you, but I will ask as you use it that you give them feedback because I know they want it. So I made some more copies for you for the ones you asked for. We'll make a copy of yours, and I think we're going to take a break.